is probably the funnest hour of the week, certainly the one we look forward to the most. It is the Ask Us Anything hour. It was Charlie's favorite hour of the week before we carry it on in his memory. I am joined in studio by Danny, a fan of the Ohio State University football team, but nobody's perfect. And I believe we also have Mikey McCoy from his undisclosed location somewhere in North Carolina. We don't have him yet? Oh, that's disastrous. That's too bad. Well, we'll work on getting him in first, but we'll get right into the questions because there's a lot of good ones. Do we have Bernadette? Unmute yourself. Give us 10 seconds. Oh, man, we got to really... Okay, how about them Ohio State team then? How that Ohio State team, Danny Phillip?
They're looking real good. We have best 3 players in the country, all on the same team.
Yeah. College football. I'm not... That's where I differ a lot from Charlie. I was not a big college football fan, but I'll probably have to defend Oregon from these. Alrighty. All right. Okay, now we're told she's ready. Bernadette, unmute yourself. And what's your question?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. There you are, Bernadette. Thank you for being a subscriber, and shoot.
Hi, Blake. I'm so sorry. So I just really wanted to discuss how can we stop all these horrible rumors that are going on, the collectiveness of everybody being so hateful towards the team and to what's going on with Erika. It's just very hurtful since I've been a long-term Turning Point investor, and I love Charlie more than anything. So I just think if we need to have somebody very strong to get out there and say enough is enough. We're continuing the mission of Turning Point. We don't want to lose a piece of Charlie in this. We want to support Erika at every move. Stop analyzing everything. Stop being toddlers. Stop the infighting. We have enough infighting in the party as it is. And I just think a little bit more of a stand should be taken because you guys have a very hard job. You have the midterms coming.
Yes. You mentioned being an investor. I think you email us all the time, don't you, Bernadette? I think I see those emails.
Aren't I annoying, Blake?
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry we can't respond to all emails. We get a lot of them. I try to respond to someone I can. But no, thank you for being such an interested supporter, so invested, morally as well. That's a very good question, and I'm glad you've asked it because it is a tough thing to navigate, and you can see how we've worked around it because there's a lot of things that are so vile, so hate-driven, just so loopy. It has certainly been the opinion of a lot of us here that it's not productive to engage with. You're only giving oxygen to a fire. But I think it's also true after 2 months, clearly, it has not caused them to just go away. There's still, there's people who are harassing Mikey. There's people harassing other members of our team. And a lot of that's just, sorry, what was that, Bernadette?
I just kind of think that they're all children. And in order to stop this, you have to smack it down for once. It's enough already. You can't keep pussyfooting around it. You have to say, enough with it. We've explained to you that this is what happened. I don't want to hear these lies anymore. I don't want to hear you tracing all over whatever Candace is saying or whatever this one's saying. You got to just be firm enough to say enough. We're moving on. This is the way the case is going to go. And you know what? Pray for Charlie and let's get on and try to beat the game because we have the midterms coming.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't want to speak up because I'm not Erika. I'm not, the senior people at Turning Point. I technically don't have a position in Turning Point. I'm only with the show. So I don't want to speak up for anyone else.
I get that.
And I don't want to also, like I said, they have preferred we not give oxygen to really wild specific claims unless it's absolutely necessary for some reason.
Right.
What I have done is I've tried to, when I talk about it big picture, which is there's clearly just a part of society that finds conspiracy theories really compelling. I was just talking about this morning.
You put out a good tweet.
I said it this morning. I'll just repeat some of it here, where you see how these things work. First of all, people get more attached to the idea of some conspiracy existing than any specific narrative. So they can swap in new things. Like they'll throw out some wild idea, something obviously debunks it, and they just instantly slot in a new thing that is as crazy or even crazier, and they don't really pause to think about it. People love to say, I'm just asking questions, and okay, it's true, you can ask questions about things, but what is often the case is they're not actually that interested in answers. So
Exactly.
people ask the question, "Oh, was he on the phone when the shooting happened?" The answer is no. And okay, I guess that answer it turns out they weren't terribly interested in an answer to that question.
No,
and then
he wasn't on the phone.
yeah,
Yes,
and just a
he had
loss,
orders.
just a loss of sort of basic thinking on a lot of things. So many things. It's like, even if this was the case, who cares? So again, to use the one that we've talked about on the show, because I think we've confronted that, like, if
Yes.
Mikey was on the phone with someone, what? Like,
Yeah.
It doesn't
he
matter.
wasn't. Again,
Charlie had
he
a
was
team.
not. But if he was, like, what? Oh, the conspiracy required that someone be 20 feet away from Charlie so they could call it in to say that it's done. Like, this thing that was happening in front of hundreds of cameras. It defies rational thought, which shows that so much of this is not happening for rational reasons. And that's why you can't
Exactly.
really debunk it. You can respond to it, but when I respond, I try to just show that we're aware of this. We're not ignoring it, but
Right.
you also have to recognize it's not really defeatable through rational means. You just have to show, yeah, like you said, we're focused on what matters, which is winning elections, which is winning young people, which is
Right.
converting people, pursuing the religious revival, doing the things Charlie cared about. And Charlie
Right.
would be very distressed if we were just
Yeah.
endlessly fighting weird conspiracy theories instead of doing the causes he gave his life for.
Yeah, and we do have Mikey on. If Mikey, you have anything to say?
Hi,
Hi,
Bernadette.
Mikey.
How are you?
How are you? You look wonderful.
Good.
I'm so sorry.
For
I'm
those
so
of you
sorry
guys
for
who
your
do
loss.
not, thank you, Bernadette. Charlie
so
loved
sorry.
you, and for
I know.
those of
He was
you who
such a
don't
good man.
know, behind the scenes, Bernadette always would bring a gift to Charlie twice a year at our
I
investor
see it right
retreats.
behind you. There's the football.
There's
Look.
one behind me, and then there's one in his office, which is the Michael Jordan basketball, which was one of his highlights. So, Bernadette, you're
Aw.
always such a good friend to Charlie. But
I don't
yeah,
want you to
I mean,
feel- I don't want you to feel hurt by all these horrible things. We know that you have a responsibility. You're a
Yeah.
young man. And I just want you to take a deep breath, like I said. And you know what? Let them spin their conspiracy theories. You're a good kid. Had instructions to call Erika. Charlie had a team that jumped right in there. I know that team. And we just got to move on. We got to push them moving on, and let's get to these midterms.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Bernadette. It's crazy. It's just I remember taking the last picture I took of Charlie was at 12:23,
Yes.
right before he was shot, and I took that picture. My phone was already in my hand. I plugged my ears. People thought I was on a phone call. I wasn't, but I
Don't worry.
did. I in fact call Erika momentarily afterwards. But thank you, Bernadette. That's very encouraging to hear from you.
You be
You've always been
encouraged,
such a
and
good
you
friend,
keep
and-
going, because we need you, and we need that team to take a deep breath and get your pants on and get running. Right?
Thank you, Bernadette. God bless you.
Now I'm just
All
thinking
right.
of
I'll see
the
you guys.
occasional
I'll see you
times.
guys in Mar-a-Lago.
Get your pants on. I'm just thinking of the occasional
Thank
times
you.
Charlie
See you
was
there.
like a nice shirt with like shorts
Yeah,
on.
and-
He would occasionally have, not often, but it was a thing
No, but he
that I
said
had
this
seen
too
before.
shall pass, so get it going. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, God bless you, boys. And you know what? We always got your back.
All right. We have a minute
Thank you,
until
Bernadette.
Got it. Bye, Mikey.
yeah. We have 50 seconds till the ad read. So welcome, Mikey. Welcome from the top secret Arizona alternative studio. We have like 3 different studios today.
Coming
It's
from an undisclosed location.
undisclosed
Did I miss
location.
any other questions? Was Bernadette the first one?
That's the first one. We'll
the
have
first one.
Stephanie up ahead, but we just have 30 seconds here. So I figure we don't want to do that thing where we
Yeah.
take the question and then immediately cut away. So we'll just wait till after the break. But yeah, and I just want to reaffirm, Mikey, obviously you faced way more attention than I have or anyone else here has the last few weeks. We are all 100% behind you. This is gross. This is dumb. But as Bernadette said, this shall pass. But until then, I'm going to tell you guys about Good Ranchers. All Good Ranchers meat is 100% American. It's raised on local farms, and it's delivered right to our door. And the quality is truly incredible. You can get a $25 off every box with free shipping and a free gift within every order for life. We've gotten their chicken thighs, their bacon, and their Italian sausage. We love that you can swap a free meat gift each month to try something new. And if you're worried about committing to a subscription, don't be. You can pause, delay, or cancel if you're busy traveling or, away for a long time. It's super simple and it doesn't lock you in. And with holidays right around the corner, now is the perfect time to start your subscription. This is the kind of gift your friends and family will actually get excited about. Order by December 1st and use the code KIRK to get an extra $100 off your first 3 orders. That's their best offer ever, and you have to order by December 1st to claim that deal. GoodRanchers.com. Get back to the table.